Hello and welcome to the channel. Our changing Earth. The Earth's surface is constantly changing due to various natural forces. These changes occur due to internal, means endogenic forces, and external, means exogenic forces. Movement of lithospheric plates. The lithosphere, means Earth's crust and upper mantle, is divided into lithospheric plates that float over the molten magma. These plates move very slowly due to convection currents in the mantle. Types of plate movements. Convergent boundary plates move toward each other, means mountain formation, earthquakes. Divergent boundary, plates move away from each other, new crust formation, volcanic activity. Transform boundary, plates slide past each other, that is earthquakes. Number 2, earth movements. Earth movements are caused by internal, means endogenic forces, and external, exogenic forces. Endogenic forces, means internal forces, originate inside the earth, cause sudden and slow movements. Sudden movements, earthquakes, volcanic eruptions, landslides. Diastrophic movements means slow movements, formation of mountains and plateaus over long periods. Exogenic forces means external forces, originate on the surface of the earth, cause erosion, weathering and deposition through agents like wind, water, glacier and sea waves. Number 3, earthquakes. Definition: a sudden shaking or vibration of the earth's surface due to movement of lithospheric plates. Causes of earthquakes: movement of tectonic plates, volcanic activity, human activities like mining or explosion. Key terms: focus, the point inside the earth where the earthquake originates. Epicenter, the point in the surface directly above the focus, the strongest impact. Types of seismic waves. P waves and primary waves move through solids and liquids, fastest waves. S waves, secondary waves, move only through solids, slower than P waves. L waves, surface waves, travel along the earth's surface, cause the most damage. Measurement of earthquakes. Seismograph, instrument that records seismic waves. Richter scale, measures the magnitude of an earthquake. Earthquake preparedness, take shelter under sturdy furniture, stay away from glass windows, mirrors and walls. If outside, move to an open area away from buildings and trees. Practice earthquake drills regularly. Number 4, volcanoes. An opening in the earth crust through which lava, ash and gases erupt. Types of volcanoes. Active volcano, frequently erupts like Mount Etna in Italy. Dormant volcano, not erupted in a long time but may erupt again. Mount Vesuvius, Italy. Extinct volcano, has not erupted in historical times. Mount Kilimanjaro, Africa. Parts of volcano. Magma chamber, stores molten rock. Vent, passes through which magma rises. Crater, opening at the top of the volcano. Lava flow, molten rock that flows down the sides. Work of rivers. Rivers erode, transport and deposit sediments, shaping the landscape. Erosional landforms by rivers. Waterfalls, formed when river plunges from a great height, like Angel Falls, Venezuela. Meanders, large bends in a river due to erosion and deposition. Oxbow lakes, formed when a meander loop is cut off from the main river. Depositional landforms by rivers. Flood plains, formed by repeated flooding and reposition of sediments. Levees, Natural embankments formed along the river banks. Deltas formed at the river's mouth due to sediment deposition. For example, Sundarban's Delta, India. Work of sea waves. Sea waves continuously erode and deposit sediments along coastlines. Erosional features by sea waves. Sea caves formed when waves hollow out soft rocks along the coastline. Sea arches formed when the roof of a sea cave remains after erosion. Stacks isolated rock pillars left after an arc collapses. Cliffs steep rocky coast created by wave erosion. Depositional features by sea waves. Beaches formed by the accumulation of sand and pebbles along the shore. Work of glaciers. Glaciers are rivers of ice that move slowly, shaping the landscape through erosion and deposition. Erosional features by glaciers. Glacial lakes formed when glaciers erode deep hollows in the land. Depositional features by glaciers. Moraines, deposits of rocks, sand, and silt carried by glaciers. Work of wind in deserts. Wind erodes, transports, and deposits sand, shaping desert landscapes. Erosional features by wind. Mushroom rocks. Rocks with a narrow base and wider top, shaped by wind erosion. Depositional features by wind. Sand dunes. Small hills of sand formed by wind deposition. Loess. Fine sand deposits spread over large areas. Loess Plateau, China.